Welcome to This Wild Life. This is going to be Brittany and I's way of keeping you updated. It's also going to be a way for you to experience our journey with us. And it's really going to be a nice way for us to be able to have a timeline of things to look back on so we can see how far we've come. So, just to give you an overview of what's going to happen here, I'm going to be telling you a lot of stories. Brittany might be telling you some stories. You're going to see a lot of video clips, short little segments, little breakout packages. It's going to be a mixture of different things, and it's going to probably change a lot from this first episode to maybe episode 2 if I ever make it that far. So hopefully we'll update you once a week, once a month. It's going to vary based on what we've got going on in our lives. But we want to keep everybody updated on what's going on with us, and it's our way of bringing you a little bit closer to us since we're so far away. So, we've been in China for around 3 weeks. This episode is mostly going to be about the first 2 weeks. And most of our first 2 weeks, we're moving to Wuxi, we're trying to get settled, but we ended up in Shanghai for a training course that we needed to do. So, a lot of this is going to be about our adventures in Shanghai, and there's going to be just a little bit of taste of Wuxi in there. And it's going to start with a little bit of taste of Wuxi because the first big thing we did when we got here other than sleep was we unboxed Brittany's French horn. It had been packed in a box with lots of packing peanuts and bubble wrap. You might have heard stories, but you're going to get to see it in person and see it after it made a long trip underneath the plane. So I hope you enjoy this episode, and I'll talk to you soon. Ready?
Yes.
No, I'm just joking.
Not working.
Oh, we put like 8 layers of tape. What is this?
It's like a lobster fork thing.
Oh my gosh, it's so thick.
You got it. No. That one. Wow, muscles.
Moments of truth, Brittany.
Is the horn okay? We will see.
Can I just dump packing peanuts everywhere?
No.
Oh, I should have used something like that too. So we take some.
Well, muscles. Oh, guess we're not reusing that box again.
Wow.
Okay, Frenchie.
Tell the packing peanuts are going.
That's fine.
You want to open it
And
up?
it's still in bubble wrap.
You open the bubble wrap.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I don't even know where to start.
Yeah, you made it. No dents.
Alright, well, you don't know that.
Well, no dents in the case.
Alright. The real moment of truth. There she is.
So pretty.
Made it okay.
Play it. Just to know. Just to make sure. So we get to Shanghai and we have this most wonderful person in the world. She drops us off and checks us into the hotel, shows us where our training is going to be located at, and then she leaves because she should, because she has to go home. And we are in Shanghai. We are in a hotel where nobody speaks English. We are in a place where nobody speaks English. We don't speak any Chinese, and we are kind of just separated and cut off, and we just feel alone in a way. And so we figure out, we go get food with the other person that's with us, and we come back for the night, and we're like, oh, this is an interesting hotel room. On our way back into the hotel room, we have seen some guys with construction outfits outside, and I was feeling a little nervous. And then we get there, and we're like, okay, we need to take showers because it's really hot. And I'm getting ready to take a shower, and I hear Brittany scream, and we have a cockroach experience in our room. Never found it, never know where it went, never able to kill it. I saw it, Brittany saw it, and we had to live with that for the next week, knowing there might be a cockroach in the room. And then the construction work started up right outside, and it was right outside of our window. I'll play you a little sound of what it sounded like right now. So we had that to deal with. And, you know, things that are so small in all reality, but at the time, we were wondering what in the world we were doing in China and why we had come here. There was moments like that, but we made it through the night, and we moved onwards. We started our class, we got into a routine, we started exploring the area, and we found some really cool places, and we saw some really cool things just in the area where we were. So as part of our training in Shanghai, we had to do a practicum, which meant I had to teach and Brittany had to teach, which wasn't as scary for her, but I managed to make it through it about 8 minutes underneath the time I needed to. But I managed to pass the training class anyway. Spoiler alert. But because we did the practicum days, there was an upper level group, there was a lower level group. That means we got a day off, and we were in Shanghai, and we were only 3 miles from the Bund, and we figured we could figure out the bus system, and we did, and we had quite the amazing day. Here's a short video segment kind of showing our day in Shanghai with the most gorgeous ending shot. I'm not going to spoil it for you, but Brittany nailed it.